friends. Good evening. My name is Aine. Hello. We are on our third week of Ainespirations, and I cannot believe that. I hope everyone is well, safe, happy, healthy in this beautiful Saturday evening. Good afternoon to my friends in the Middle East. Good morning to my friends in South America. Hello, hello. It's your girl Aine, and we are in our third week of Inspirations. I cannot believe that I'm even saying that we are in our third week. It's a dream come true. But before we proceed with tonight's topic, I want to invite you to pause, even if it's just for a while, for a little bit. Let us center ourselves. My apologies as well because I wanted to test out all the tech stuff, and that's why there was a delay. All right, so let's pause first. Let us ground ourselves before we proceed with tonight's topic. So I invite you to please roll your shoulders back, to open up your heart center, gently and compassionately close your eyes. We tune into our temples, we tune into our bodies by slowly inhaling and exhaling. So we inhale through the nose and then we exhale through the mouth 3 times together if you want to synchronize the breath. But if it's fine if you have your own breathing pattern, okay? Right, we close our eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Together, inhale, pause, and then exhale through the mouth. Pause. Once more, we inhale through the nose. Pause, and then exhale through the mouth. One last time. Together, we inhale through the nose. Inhale. Pause, and then exhale. Big exhale. Letting go of the day. Letting go of the things that we have no control over. Of letting go of whatever's holding us back. Please assume a comfortable breathing pattern. Before we open our eyes, I invite you to imagine a green light illuminating your heart space, your chest space. This is the love that we have in our hearts. This is the love that is innate in all of us. We let this green light envelope the whole body, and we bask in the power of this green light. Even if it's only for a few minutes, few seconds, we allow ourselves to accept the love that is already innate within us. If thoughts arise, that's okay. Go home to the breath. We tell our thoughts, wait, sandali, espera, let me take this time to be one with my body, to bask in the love that I have. Inhale and exhale. It feels right. I invite you to put one hand, if you haven't already yet, one hand on the chest space and then one hand on your solar plexus. Dear one, I remind you that you deserve to give back the love that you give others. And don't feel like, don't feel guilty when you give your love back to yourself. Before we open our eyes, I invite you to think of 3 people who you want to share this love with. And then imagine their heart space illuminating with green light as well. 3 people who you think would benefit having more love, more light into their lives. Whenever you're done, just imagine the excess energy going to the ground, the trees. We ground ourselves. We share this love. And before we open our eyes, I invite you to recite the 5 Reiki precepts. Just for today, I'm at peace. Just for today, I trust. Just for today, I am grateful. Just for today, I work joyfully. Just for today, I'm loved. But my dear one, I add the 6th one, and I want to remind you and myself as well. Just for today, you are loved. And whenever you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. All right. Thank you for joining me in that short pausing session. I hope it brought you peace. It brought you a sense of peace and love, even if it's only just for a few minutes. All right. So tonight's topic is about love. Okay. That's why I felt called to the theme of the meditation. Our opening meditation or our opening pausing session is about love. Why love? I've been recently, okay, in the past few weeks, I've been nourishing my own soul. It rekindled my love for reading, hence the previous 2 sessions of Ainespirations. Coincidentally, they were about books. I didn't mean it to be about books. But since I'm in this new journey of rekindling the love that I have, giving it back to myself, nourishing my own soul, one of the things that sparks happiness in me is reading. Perhaps that's why the 2 previous episodes of Inspirations triggered my love for reading and recommending books. Aside from reading, I also love recommending books to people. And then, as I was journaling, I was thinking about what to discuss or what to share tonight. I thought about books. And then I also, oh, sorry, I'm only seeing the group chat. Hi Krutika. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. So that's my oh, oh my gosh, that's my fellow goddess, Krutika, who's in Dubai, and Miss Aleli. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Okay, back to what I was saying before I forget. So I was journaling and I was thinking about what to share tonight. And then my reflection was I'm busy filling my own cup and enjoying the moment. But I was left with a question, how am I showing up for my loved ones? Okay, just to be clear, my realization is because I'm not coming from a guilt feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so guilty and busy filling my own cup. It's not from that perspective. But it's from the perspective of what am I doing? What am I actively doing? Because I realized recently I wasn't present or mindful in the interactions that I'm having with my family, with my loved ones. And so when I was journaling, I thought, hey, how can I be more present? But again, this is not triggered by guilt. This was triggered from the question, I'm nourishing my own soul. I'm very present in my own journey. But I realize as I'm taking on that journey, I'm also not present with how I interact with my family because I'm so focused on learning. Do you get me? Does that make sense? It's just that I also want to be present when I'm interacting with my family. Not not because I'm expected to, not because of a guilty feeling, but because I want to be, because I love them. All right. So I hope that's clear. And then I was thinking about, okay, so if this weekend's question is, what are you doing this weekend to nourish your relationships, slash what are you doing this weekend to nourish your relationships with your loved ones? I was thinking, okay, what book am I going to recommend? And I thought of a book that I have. And this is different because I haven't read this book. Although I own the book, I haven't read it yet. It was recommended to me by my student, Christina. So, Christina is my student in an NGO where I teach English. And then in one session that we had, Christina asked me, "Hey, Aine, this book is really popular at our university. I was just curious if you've already read it." And I asked Christina what the name of the book is. And then she said, the book is called The Five Languages of Love, The Secret to Love That Lasts. So it's by Gary Chapman. Oh my gosh. Here it is. I'll work on the background, you guys. This is the book. But when I browsed through it when I first got it, yeah, Miss Aleli, have you read this? So when I first browsed through the book, it seems to me that the book is for relationships. Um, well, still interesting. So this goes to my friends, to the people watching this with relationships. Aside from my earlier question, what are you doing this weekend to nourish your relationships? It can be romantic, your relationships with the people around you, friends, colleagues. How are you nourishing that? How are you putting boundaries? Or how are you showing? Because we have different love languages. Like on the comment section, Miss Aleli says physical touch and words of affirmation, acts of service. That's really nice. Me too, actually. Words of affirmation is one of my love languages. I discovered that. I really like hearing when people tell me how I help them or how they appreciate me so much. So me too. I One of my love languages is words of affirmation. So I highly recommend this because this was highly recommended to me as well by my student Christina, who's in Italy. And she said that in her university, this book is very popular. A lot of students are reading this one. And then I would also, if we're talking about romantic relationships, another book that I would like to recommend is, I don't have it beside me, but it's on my bookshelf. Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, that book is, I haven't finished it yet, but I have that as well. I like that too because it gave me an understanding how unique and different men and women are. I'm not saying that in a negative way, but how our differences complement each other. That's why I also like that book. It's written by Dr. John Gray. Dr. John Gray also has a YouTube channel where he posts talks, his thoughts, and a lot of podcasts channels also invite him on their show. So, yeah, Dr. John Gray. I also recommend that book. And then, what else? Yeah, that's it for me. I have no thoughts anymore, honestly. Anyway, tonight's live is a lot longer compared to the other weeks. If you don't have questions anymore, if you don't have comments, violent reactions, if it would be okay to anyone who's watching this, I'll also leave it on the caption of this post. Please do subscribe on my YouTube channel. Help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by December. And then I'm also a writer, so all of my written work is on instantaneous.com, my website. Please do subscribe to the newsletter as well. And then for one-on-one Reiki sessions with me, discovery calls, my Calendly link will be on the caption as well. Please stay tuned. I'm going to upload and I'm also going live next week. So I want to share some big news to everyone. And then I'm also on Spotify, TikTok. It's instantaneous. Everything's instantaneous. What else? All right. That's it for me. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, afternoon. I love you all. May you achieve all the desires of your heart. And stay tuned, okay? I'm going to have another video to announce something next week. All right. That's it. Thank you, Miss Aleli. Yes, thank you so much for subscribing. I love you too, Krutika. Thank you for watching. So, yeah, have a thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. I love you all. May you achieve all the desires of your heart and believe that all your dreams are coming true. Okay, bye. Thank you.